I've recently been receiving a lot of messages from people asking me if I'm okay. And the truth is, I've been really struggling. The point of this video is to really just show how real BPD is. So I realized when I first recorded this video, I didn't explain what BPD was. BPD is a mental illness which involves unstable moods, behaviors, and relationships. There's a lot more to it, and I'll get more into that in another video. I was diagnosed with BPD at 21, which was just a couple years ago. I'm also diagnosed bipolar, so after years and years of trying numerous medications psychiatrists threw at me, it was finally determined that I also suffer from BPD, which made sense. Social isolation, guilt, hopelessness, and just overall really dark feelings and thoughts have just been consuming my life completely. So I thought it would be a good time now to make this video to kind of touch base on the prominent BPD symptoms that I'm currently really dealing with. I just feel like everybody thinks that I'm just a burden in their lives and that I'm just really a joke to everybody. I feel like any nice gestures aren't real, they aren't true. With that being said, the thought of even being on my phone or communicating with anyone is just completely and totally overwhelming to the point where I don't even want to touch my phone. Due to some situational circumstances in my life, guilt has just taken over completely. And with guilt comes this feeling that there aren't ever going to be any better days. With guilt comes this overwhelming feeling that why should I? It's just a lack of hope that absolutely anything in my life is worth living through. In total honesty, I've just been completely unstable. Everything just feels dark and impossible and pointless and confusing. And that's a big one for me too. Just confusing. Because I'm just constantly overthinking everything. I'm constantly overthinking how people view me, how people think about me, how people talk about me, look at me, and it messes with my head a lot. But notice how I use the word feel rather than trying to make it seem like this is all just reality. My thoughts are just real. I understand that all of these feelings are just feelings. They're not reality necessarily. I consider myself to be a really self-aware person, which can be really difficult at times, but I'm grateful for it. It's a gift and a curse, but necessary if you want to live and succeed in this world. I know most of you don't care and probably want to pass me off as another girl who can't control her emotions. However, I know there are others out there like me who need someone to relate to, and that's what I'm here for. Because when I was diagnosed, I wish I had something to watch. I wish I had someone who explained to me what BPD was and how it felt and how they lived a decent life, because it feels like I will never have that opportunity. But I know I've been in better places than I am right now. And I know that it's not always going to be this hard. So I don't know what the point of this video is, other than to fucking prove that BPD is a real thing and it's hard and it fucking hurts. But it's possible. It's still possible. You can still have a good life. You just have to try. Not give up. And not wallow in self-pity. You just have to try. And use the tools you're given. I'm suffering, and I'm not allowing anyone to get through to me. And that's on me. And so now it's time to get back to the basics with the tools that I found helpful for me when I was at my worst. And some of those tools include mindfulness meditation, which was incredibly helpful for me and is incredibly helpful for me because dissociation is so real and it is so hard. And it really helped me. So why haven't I continued to do these things? Well, life happens. Work, family, romance, opportunities you want to take part of. And you end up putting your own self-care on the back burner. Writing, setting realistic goals, starting small, realizing that every day is a new day, and realizing that every day you have a new opportunity to grow and to feel happiness. It's just really important to start small, to realize that you're gonna fuck up, to realize that it's always gonna be taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back. As long as you keep trying, that is. But as long as you keep trying, you will always be ahead of where you were. And that's what's important.